Arienne. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Julia, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Well, I wanted to start asking you, how did you prepare yourself to enter in the already established world of Chicago PD? And was there any aspect more challenging, like physical, emotional, or even the moral issues in the series?
Oof. As you know, 13 years, such a strong legacy, such a captivating show, so many people, such a strong audience, so many people love the show. And I think what was exciting to me is stepping into this world that feels, very real and intense and grounded and emotional and gritty. It's this very dynamic show and bringing so much truth to very real situations that are happening still currently. And I think that's why people love the show so much is because it's in their own backyard. And probably one of the more demanding roles I've ever stepped into in terms of physicality and we do lots of incredible stunts. We have an amazing stunt team and we're part of these very dynamic stunts. So a lot on the body, I would say. And then everyone is really excited about collaborating. So there's a lot of energy that goes into it. It's 9 months of a lot, and there's a lot of weather, and it's incredibly rewarding, incredibly rewarding.
Wonderful. And I wanted to ask you, I know you work out a lot, and that's something you like. Has that made it like easier to do these tactical trainings? What was it like to learn how to mess with weapons and police
Oh my
tactics?
gosh. I think I say this often, but I think it was the perfect storm. I do have a bit of tactical training myself that I had before coming onto the show, as well as fight training and jujitsu and boxing. And so all these things sort of lent themselves to making it a little bit easier on me, but still there were many things that I'm still learning with the help of the crew and the producers and our wonderful stunt team and tactical team. So all of that made it easier, I would say, but yeah, it's still challenging. I'm really grateful for my love for the gym because it makes things just a little bit easier. Yeah.
Totally. And I know these kinds of shows like the Chicago series, the PD, the Fire, the Med series, they bring up such intense and real scenarios. Has that changed the way you see these professionals today?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I would say that's my favorite part about this job is every day I feel like I'm learning so much about these real situations. I've been fortunate enough to have, one of our producers, Brian Lucci, who's been on or was on the force for many years and he you know is so committed to bringing the truth of these situations and of these stories that I'm constantly learning, and I have so much respect for these professionals that put their lives on the line every day, every moment of every day without question. And it's a world that I didn't know much about until this job, and I'm really in awe, and I have so much respect. Yeah.
Totally. I feel like both of your characters in Chicago PD and also in the beloved series, The L Word, are like really powerful women. And I wanted to know, do you think your Latino and Iranian heritage have helped bring them to life? And do you see yourself, baby, in Eva Imani in any way?
Yeah, I think I feel really connected to Ava, of course, because she's of mixed heritage like I am, and she loves her family, and it is her driving force. I think her roots are very important. Where she comes from is very much shaped who she is, and also from the L Word, a very similar, also a mixed character, which I'm very fortunate that I get to portray myself essentially, but in different ways. And I think just being connected to my roots has allowed me to show all sides of these characters, if that makes sense. Like to really show the
Mhm.
dynamic characters with all their sides, with all their shadows and their lights and things that are good and maybe bad or whatever perception that people have. It's a very real, you know?
Yeah, and I wanted to know, I think it's really important these shows bring such diversity on current like police TV as we know it. And I wanted to know if you feel that, like, how do you see the public's reception to Eva?
I've gotten such a positive reception from fans of the show, from people who have reached out to me via email, via mail, via Instagram, all these things, just saying how excited they are about the character, or if they're Iranian, they say, "Oh my gosh, I love that you're half Iranian," or if they're Latino, "I love that you're half," all of that. They feel very seen, and I think that's really important for younger generations and for older, for anybody who can see themselves reflected back in the media. I think is a really powerful thing, because it creates space, it creates space for all of us. And like you said, to see more of these characters on like a police task force, I think it's a beautiful step in the right direction. Yeah.
Mhm. And I wanted to know if there's something like a stunt or maybe something amazing you see other characters do, something that you want to do next in the series, like something
Oh my
you dreamed
gosh.
about, like, I don't know, I want to drive a fire truck or something.
I would love to do it all. I think the more I can allow Imani to show like the fight skills, I think is really fun for me, personally, because that's something that I enjoy doing. But if I can drive a truck or like do some crazy stunts hopping off the side of a building, I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah, we love to see it.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for talking to us. This
Thank
season
you.
is like amazing. I've been enjoying so much, and I hope to see you on more things soon.
Thank you so much, Julia. So nice to meet you.
Bye.